state your crap boss have radios. Grab your rig, hit the trail, mine set on fire. Bugs on the air, activating the wire. Summits on the air, hot spring CQ. Portable power, no shack, just me and you. Experiment while break the old rules. Contesting pileups, we're running the fools. No age limit, here it's a state of mind. Kids table rebels leave a boring behind. Heavy signals crashing down. CQ, on the town, born a soda contest roar. Ham radio kids table, forevermore. People bait, waves in the fight. This is our revolution, turn it up tonight. Kids table, hell yeah. Not your grandpa's, we're the future on the air. Kids table, out.
Good afternoon and happy Wednesday. We are
all this time. You finally got it right. I'm glad, Tim.
Oh, I've been doing it for a while, Frank. We just
I know I've been missing.
Yeah, but so it is Wednesday night. We are back here, and one of the things I wanted to get in, I'm sure if you want to go ahead and put a 1 in the chat, I'm sure everybody has heard the news that Elwood Downey had passed away, and he was the creator of HamClock, and everybody absolutely loved that program. And I think it came to a big shock to the community that he wasn't there anymore, and he wasn't going to be able to develop that. But also in there, the notice was that the project was staying up, but it had a limited lifespan, and that was going to be in the end of June. So I think at June 26th at some point. So, the community, there was a lot of going around looking for some alternatives. Some people I think had gone out and had tried to create different types of I don't want to use competing, but it just maybe something that was similar to alternatives. Yes. Alternatives. And it looks like I lost my camera again. Gosh darn it. But
at least your mouth is open.
Well, there we go. Not even Freddie Mac. We're not even 5 minutes into it.
Do you need some help there, Tim?
I might.
Did you reboot it? Plug it back in.
I should do that, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Man,
yeah, turn it off and on again. Absolutely.
Yeah.
A quarter in it.
Huh. All right. Well, you know what? There we go. So now I'm over here.
There you are.
Not as
audio's a little different.
Yeah, lighting's a little different. I'll get that.
No, your audio.
How about that? Is that better?
Yeah.
All right.
That's all.
There we go.
And everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to move. I got to move everything over to the little screen here. Sorry. All right.
The fact that you improvise on the move, you're good. You're doing good.
That's because I'm an engineer, and that's what we do.
He enginizes.
I enginize. I'm engineers.
And I conduct, so.
And Frank conducts.
And we've all been working on the railroad.
Yep.
All the live long day.
All right. So out of the loss of this Elwood, sorry. Out of the loss of Elwood and everything, some people started putting some out. Well, one thing that caught everybody's attention was OpenHamClock, and we have Chris tonight, who is the how would you refer to yourself? Project
creator,
creator, and I would say turned project manager at this point.
Okay, project manager. So welcome to IT, by the way.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah. So, Chris, give us a little background, because one of the things you mentioned to me was that you've not been a ham radio operator very long. Is that
True. I got my license after my dad got his license like about a month later
okay?
in 2024, around June 2024, I guess. And I got my general right away, and I've just kind of been exploring the hobby as best as I can, and it's been really fun. Like you said earlier, you saw that I did a lot of digital.
Yeah.
I just kind of broke into voice this year. It was kind of a resolution to get out of just running FT8 and actually talking on the air, kind of getting some of that nervousness or that apprehension on that mic taken care of. But yeah, haven't been a ham for very long, but also just started. I just took over as president for my local ham club as well. So.
Oh
Well,
wow, you're diving in with both.
Oh yeah.
both feet and one arm?
Kudos. That's what I'm saying. Kudos, dude.
I mean, he's diving in both feet, one arm, but he's got to keep that other arm up.
I gotta hold myself up somehow, right? You gotta keep the mic on, yeah.
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 But,
That's why you do FT8. You got an extra arm.
there you go. So,
I love
so tell us about how you came up with this, and kind of what led you down this path, because it kind of sounded like, if I'm not mistaken, this project isn't even that old. It's not like something that you were working on and it was just happened to be there, and it's like, hey, I've got this. I mean, that sounded like this just came to fruition.
It just happened. Yeah.
Just happened.
So Friday, I got an email from one of my friends that basically said that, hey, Elwood passed away, and here's all the information. It's going to stop working. And I sort of it kind of clicked right away. I went to cloudflare.com as a registrar, and I said, does OpenHamClock exist? Like, this is this is probably the answer, right?
Mhm.
And lo and behold, it did. Bought it and immediately got out of bed and started working on it.
Nice.
Friday night, and had a first public version online probably at 2:00 in the morning on Saturday.
That's what I saw.
And ever since, it's just literally been updates. Sometimes every 20 minutes to every couple of hours. There's been a lot since Friday.
So how did you come up with the name OpenHamClock?
The idea of something going away after someone's after a tragedy, right? There is the legacy of something, but at the same time, if it doesn't work, or if there's a danger of it going away, I think that the ham community deserves to have something that, one, is sort of a spiritual successor to the program, but also can continue to live on after me and everyone else who's currently involved with the project aren't involved anymore. Keep it completely open source. Everybody can see the code. Everybody knows what's going on, and it will always be there. So, basically something
Chris,
that we'll have all the time.
That actually answered a question I had of, are you trying to honor Elwood, or is it, something else? So that actually answers
It's absolutely
that question
part
for
of it. Yeah. It's absolutely part of it. It's like, hey, here's something. It's it's not Elwood's code. It's not a fork of his stuff. We're not using any of his back end or any of that stuff. It's a brand new ham clock. But the idea behind it is to honor his legacy and have something that, even though this other version may or may not continue to work after June, we just don't know. Everybody will remember it, and they'll also remember it using OpenHamClock as well, as it, has part of the name on it. But that's, you'll even see in some of the code and in the Pi startups, when you're using like a local version, it says in memory or tribute to Elwood Downey. So that's definitely in there.
Fantastic. That is great news.
So you just mentioned, you said Pi startup. So initially when I first saw this the other night, it was the website, and I like that makes it really, really easy. But there are some people that don't necessarily want to have a connection to the internet or maybe use this in a place. So I did see the other night that you have a Pi version of this available now.
Yeah, so everything's running through like an Electron distro. So it will pretty much run on anything. We have people running it on some of the hardware that the ham clock was running on. So some of the like Quadra hardware that was being sold for ham clock.
Okay.
Yeah, we have people running it on that, and Pi was it the Pi Zero W2s? They have them running on there's complaints of how slow it is, and it eventually does crash after 24 hours. But you might want to go with something a little bit bigger than that. But yeah, the distro does exist. Yeah.
Did HamClock run on a Pi Zero?
It could. It was.
They probably could have run on
slow,
Pi Zero too.
Probably resource constrained too. Then okay. I think I've got mine running on a Pi 3 maybe.
Pi 3 might have been the minimum. I think. I don't remember.
Yeah, I ran on Pi 3, but I immediately went to a Pi.
Yeah, I remember installing HamClock. Actually, I didn't have a HamClock until maybe last month or a month or 2 months ago. And I just installed it on a Pi, and I remember it being pretty restrictive on what versions you could run it on. So that was another thing that we wanted to make sure wasn't part of it. We wanted it to be able to run on anything, whether it's the easiness of just going to the website and seeing it live and doing it that way, or having some localized version of it.
And just for everybody in chat, I have dropped the GitHub and the OpenHamClock website itself twice now. So if you miss it, I'll drop it a couple more times throughout the evening, but it's in there. It's in chat.
And we'll pin it to the to this. Actually, I think it's in the description. I think it's already in there.
I didn't see it earlier, so
I'll get it pinned in there.
Yeah.
You were gonna say something, Freddie?
I was about to. I was reading. I can't read without opening my mouth wide open.
Well, I can't play guitar or play actually any instrument without having their mouth open. And I've seen a few. I've done a few. Like,
exactly, and that's why I read it. It was like, yeah, but I'm totally interested in the Pi version. Now, is that like got to install Raspbian, or is it just an OS that's an
I have
image
to be honest
for
with
Raspberry?
you. I have to be honest with you. I have not tested any of that. The community has tested it, so I really don't know how well it works at the moment. We've really been kind of focused on the online development at the moment, but yeah, totally don't know a whole lot. But it's all Docker ready and things like that, so you should be able to put it on Raspbian as well. Oh, please.
Oh
let
yeah,
me
and I
know.
wouldn't think. Oh, for sure. Because yeah, I bet it would totally run off the Raspbian as it sits.
yeah.
Freddie's clicking the link and going to install it on their computer right now.
Just right now, huh?
Well,
I would be doing it too,
had
but I
more
want to blow out my
kids.
Raspberry Pi.
My dad sent me a video or a picture today of somebody running it on an industrial CNC machine display. Like next, and I was like, I don't know why, but that's super cool.
the better
That
question,
is pretty cool.
why not?
You know what? Exactly. The spirit of ham radio, right?
Right?
Exactly.
We are a hobby of tinkerers, and so yeah, why not
Totally.
have fun with it?
My question is, has anyone talked to Aaron yet today? Maybe that was his CNC machine.
Oh, that could be. Yeah, Aaron from Modern Morris. Yeah, could be. We might have to actually
Very
have
well
him
could be.
reproduce that, anyways,
Right?
just for the heck of it. So, so you had mentioned a little bit earlier before we got on that from some point like last night or sometime in the middle of the night till this evening, how many connections did you have? How many
So we've had, I would say, unique visitors from 1:30 last night was my last production push until about 4:30 when I pushed another production version today. We had just over 7,000 unique visitors using it with like over 19,000 requests. So that could be anything from the ham clock actually polling and requesting things from the APIs that are connected to it, versus, or just people running it multiple times in their shacks or different people on the same IP address.
Yeah. Well, I know you got a fair amount. I've seen a fair amount of YouTube ham tubers who have started doing videos on it and getting it out there. So I'm going to make a prediction and say you're going to get pretty good adoption and distribution of it.
I sure hope so. But you get to take the credit as the first person to see me live on a.
Absolutely. You were my channel is Gray Man, but you are a gray man. You said you had no social media before this.
I have no
Never
social
been on-
media.
Yeah.
No.
You had never been online where anybody knew who you were.
Try to stay away, but it doesn't ever work.
Yeah.
Tim scooped you up quick there, but I do know Pablo VA3HDL, who does the ham dashboard stuff, and Dan WD4DAN both did videos on OpenHamClock. So there's quite a few videos out there already.
Yeah, I've seen them both. Every morning I get a text message from somebody that I know. They're like, "Hey, you got a new video?" It's like, okay.
That is awesome. And one thing I really enjoy is the fact that we can have competition, and competition is great because I think it helps everybody out in the long run. Not only us, but the community too. What do you got there, Frank?
Jody wants to know, his first impression is that things would be quite clouded. Yeah, quite clouded on the 7-inch display his Pi's hooked up to. Is there a demo of a small screen out there?
So we pushed a production 1:30 last night that has small screen support. I do not know what it looks like on a 7-inch screen yet, but in the settings menu and the different layouts, there is a like small tablet version, and I can't remember what I named it. Compact, and both of those have very little information. It shows the cluster, it shows the map, it shows the basic information that you need, but there's no customization in the smaller ones right now.
So Jody, go try it and let us know. You'll have it done before we're done. I know that.
And you can meme about it after you're done.
Right.
Jody is the official meme master of HamTube. So
for real.
You also something you did mention earlier too, and we could talk about this a little bit more, is that you've now expanded the customization even more, allowing.
Yeah. Can I just present real quick and then I can kind of show that?
Yep.
Let's see up here. Share screen.
And Interstellar Starman, Jody always has homework. There is not a night that Jody does not have homework around here.
So I have to give some credits for some contributors, because until today at 4:30, this feature did not exist. This feature was originally basically a way to compact the side panels, and it didn't quite follow the contribution guidelines. And instead of coming back with the same thing, Brian Keating, EI6LF, Lima Foxtrot, came back with this really cool layout called Dockable. So if you click on Dockable and save settings, you now have a completely customizable interface. So you can make them as big or small as you want. Sorry, I'm on a little trackpad here, but you can make things as big as small as you want. You can actually close things out. So if I only want to see DXpeditions over here, and I don't want to see PSK Reporter, I just want to see the DX cluster, but I actually want to see, I don't know, something that I've closed. You can click plus in any one of these and add them. So I just want to see POTA. I can actually click and drag this POTA down here, or I can actually put it here. And now we can, basically it's just completely customizable however you want. Now, sorry, I keep hitting right click, or it's like 2-finger click on this new computer. But also everything has a way of doing full screen. So if you just want to get rid of everything but the map, you can full screen any one of these things, and go to whatever you want. So now you can set up HamClock, OpenHamClock the way that you want, and in doing so, it will save. It is persistent, even when you go back and forth to different views. So you can come back to your view, or you can go back to the other different views as well. But yeah, so yes, we have a completely customizable one as of 4:30 pushed this afternoon, Eastern time.
Now I'm assuming so that the settings are saved on the local computer.
Yes, it's local cache on the computer. Yeah.
Okay, so local cache. So somebody has already set up their layout, their display, their color preferences, and they want to change this. They're going to have to hit refresh and then go back into the settings.
Yes. Well, in what way?
So they'll get the new code from after the push.
Oh,
Or
so
is there- or do
if
you-
they're
or do
just
you-
running, yeah, if they're just running the online version, they can just hit refresh and it should be there.
Okay, and then they can go into the settings and
Yeah.
adjust it however they want with that dockable view.
Yes.
Okay.
So definitely, hey, Brian Keating, awesome job. Way to make this this push happen. And a lot of people have been asking about it in the last couple of days, and this guy just killed it. It was awesome.
All right, so that's going to limit to
Chris,
Oh.
another Chris, we know him as Atlas's owner. He asked, so you can edit the interface CSS or HTML.
So the interface is all HTML and CSS and JavaScript. So yeah, all of the design stuff is done in CSS.
There you go, Bricker.
There we go. All right, so what's the matter, Freddie
And
Mac?
Jody says he just tried. Jody says he just tried the online site scale to tablet size in tablet mode via developer mode in the browser, and it scales pretty well. So it should work fine on a 7-inch display.
Awesome.
I love it.
Real-time feedback. You can't argue with that.
I love it. You can't. No,
All right.
I mean, all day has been real-time feedback. These emails do not stop.
That is awesome. So so two things. How can people help contribute? Well, yeah, so if they can if they have programming skills, how could they help? But also, if you don't have programming skills, I'm assuming financial donations are welcome to
Yeah,
help cover
absolutely.
costs. supporting it?
even if you don't have find like if you don't find yourself in a way to financially contribute, it's fine. I'm definitely not asking for donations. There's a donate button there, and if you feel like you want to donate, go for it. But really, the contributions that I'm looking for right now are if you have ideas, or if you have bug reports, or if you have feature requests, go to the GitHub and fill out an issues form and add it to the issues form. It makes it visible to all of the people who are contributing on the development side. They can see what people want, what people don't want, or something that one of our contributors might be very good at and able to fix. And in saying that, we have quite a few contributors on this project already. If you don't mind, I'm going to make a few shout outs because I'd feel terrible if I don't.
Absolutely. Let's get all of them out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Transon, I don't know some of these people's names because there's. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, to be fair, we are not going to be like the award shows where we're going to start playing the walk-off music and shout at you thank everybody. We will be here all night long.
I love it.
That happens.
Just a heads up, I don't know some of these people's names and I don't know some of their call signs, but I have some information here that'll help identify them, at least on our GitHub. Transon, who has added the reverse beacon network overlay in the map layers section. Duffy Mallon, Theo Dern, and everyone who's working on translations. That came out of nowhere with one guy who decided he wanted to translate it into Spanish, and he popped it in as a pull request, and I said, absolutely, let's add as many as we can. So we've got a whole bunch of people working on translations. We have Angel, who added a couple of features. We have Brian Keating, who I was just talking about, who just added the dockable layout. David Tost, who actually added the map layers section in settings to make it easy for people to add plugins and overlays to the maps. So he's basically to blame for all of those layers, I think, except for two. So all of those layers except for two. And then I've got my friends over at DVRA, Rich Friedman, N2EHC. I've got Dom, N3DD, and Anthony, W2ADC. And of course, my dad, who's been fielding social media because I don't really have any. So he's been kind of going out there and answering people's questions that are popping up in multiple different group chats. And I definitely want to thank like the community in general, just everybody who's been putting out feature requests, emailing me, and just giving me kind words. And the people who are donating, it helps keep the hosting costs down because now the community's helping pay for that. And just everybody who's submitting feature and bug requests, really appreciate it. Those are my big shout outs for the night. So I really appreciate you giving me that time.
And just a few things.
I just want to say right up front, your dad is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting.
You took the words out of my mouth real quick there, and John already said it. Toby, 82.
He's watching this. Don't tell him that.
Too late. It's already gone up.
Too late. It's out there. It's history. Toby says #1 gold star, and Hollywood said he just tried dockable, and that's perfect. And for Hollywood to give us a stamp of approval is pretty darn good.
Yep.
I will take it. I will take it.
Heck yeah.
And
So
apparently you have someone watching from Pin Wireless, it looks like. Ron, NY3J, says, thanks for the work on HamClock, and all you do is president for the Pin Wireless Ham Club.
I know Ron pretty well. All of the guys over at Penn Wireless are great. They're treating me great as the new president, and I'm excited to keep keep working on some new things with them. So Rod, be on the lookout. We've got cool stuff coming up for the group.
Bill, you might need to hit the F5 key there, refresh it, and then look in the settings down at the bottom.
Yeah, I was about to tell him that. Do a
And
force
then
refresh.
John wants to know, will there be rate control?
It is something that some of our contributors know a bit about. It's on the list of things to work on. So I definitely would say look for it in the future. I did put an announcement on GitHub so that everybody knows I'm sitting in a hotel room for work. So the updates are going to slow down for a week or two, but it's definitely on the list of our things to work on. But if you don't see it in the issues in GitHub, definitely ask for it and comment on it so that we can
And if you want to
prioritize
have,
best.
and if you all want him to do this full time, you need to pay him that salary.
Yeah.
And it's not cheap.
Yeah.
So
Make the
remember,
donation, guys.
all of us or a lot of us do this as part-time stuff. If you want anything done faster, you're going to have to pay for it.
Well, I'd mentioned beforehand that is one of the downsides with passion projects, right? Is that you get overwhelmed and you still have to work at everything. So make sure that you stay focused on your personal and professional, and the community can take a breather every once in a while.
My boss is watching too, so I know he loves you right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a manager too. I got it right. But it is definitely one of those things because it can get overwhelming, and that's the. I mean, we've seen that happen with a couple other big things that blew up, and I don't want to say any names, hammers, but that was a great program that got to be too much and for one person. So the fact that you are kind of spreading that out and
yeah, I think it's definitely the first few days were crazy hectic.
Yeah.
Creating something from scratch and throwing it out there. But also the community has jumped in for sure, and they are adding features that they want to see, which is going to make it just a better program for the rest of the hams who are also looking to see those features. So I'm definitely loving the idea of this community just kind of jumping in and making the changes and fixing bugs. So it's great.
That is good. That's good.
Okay, so Gumalak, yeah, there we go. Excellent work, gents. Just found this now. Great supplement to the existing ham clock. So this, unfortunately, is going to be replacing the current ham clock because ham clock is end of life at June. Does it do vocap propagation heat maps? If so, can we demonstrate how to use it?
It does not do vocap heat maps yet. That is something that will be that is in process right now, but does not work at the moment. So look for it in the future for sure.
And Frank, I don't think this is going to replace HamClock. It's going to be definitely an alternative, but we still don't know what the final fate of HamClock is. I know they've said they have said, like I said in our messaging back and forth, that they closed I think it's the official Facebook group for 2 weeks. Yeah, now you got to think, why did they close it for 2 weeks? Maybe, and I'm just speculating as a speculator, that they might be trying to come up with a plan of what to do. And I've already heard, who is it, VA3 DHL or who
HDL, Pablo.
HDL, that he said that, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's already asked for people to help out that want to contribute to restarting or reinvigorating HamClock. So I definitely won't be a replacement, but I think OpenHamClock is a great alternative right now, but we have to see what happens. I never will say something's actually going to happen. You just never know what's going to happen with stuff.
Fair enough. I with stuff like this, I always look at worst case scenario of
you and my
what's
ex.
going to happen.
You and my ex, the worst case scenario. No, sweetie,
I think
it's only a stupid local band that's getting back together just to have some giggles. We're not going on the world tour. Don't worry.
Watch out. Here it comes.
I think that's a good way of looking at it too. Is just making sure, yes, we're not a replacement. We are an alternative, and there's some new blood in the HamClock world right now. But again, people enjoy what they enjoy to use, and if there's a whole group of people that want to redo and open source the back end of Elwood Downey's version of HamClock and restore it, kudos to them. I know what it's like to start it from scratch, and good for them. I think more open source stuff for the amateur radio community, the better.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And it looks like you have David Layerman in chat now. He says, hey, Chris, it's David Layerman.
Oh, yeah. The guy responsible for the settings map layers. He's definitely created some really cool stuff that you can see on there, including right now it's just weather for North America. He's working on lightning showing up, earthquakes. I know one of the cool things that I was able to do today is because people are emailing me. We had someone reach out talking about how he had worked on a lightning module at one point for some other project. And he was like, hey, I'm not really a developer. I can't really contribute in that way, but here's some information that I have that might help you guys. And I was like, I know the guy working on that section of OpenHamClock. Let me get you guys in touch. And I saw some emails go back and forth, and I think they're working on that as well. So and love it.
I think I even saw volcanoes in there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that new?
That was on WD4DAN's Dan's video today.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He showed
I don't even know what's on there. Yeah, I don't even know what's on there anymore because I'm just pushing pull requests that I know are going to work. I test it, make sure it's not broken, and then I go to the next pull request. We are full of features that are being added all the time from community
Joshua,
members.
tsunamis might be on there. Who knows?
It might be.
Yeah. I think lightning detection would be a great layer. For me, I run mostly remote. I'm in a building on my property, but not in my house. So I can utilize lightning information to tell my radio to shut down and then, and keep it off for a period of time. So it's nice to be able to see that. If so, in my case, it's automated, but other people may want to see it. Freddie Mac might want to see, when lightning's going to be in his area and then he starts connecting antenna. So, I mean, there is very, very valuable information for that layer there. I did want to point this out. Mike, 8MRD, Ham Radio Tube says, this is pretty sweet playing around with it. Wonder if there would be a way to get solar info into the different windows and have them cycle between different info.
I was going to actually post that on the GitHub site.
Post that sucker, yes.
I think there's already a issue in there for that as a feature request, and I have already assigned or asked someone if they'd be interested in doing that. So Brian, the guy who did Dockable, is seeing if he would be interested in separating the modules that are in the same panel. So like solar has the solar indices, the lunar and all that stuff. Right now, that's technically one panel that just cycles through when you click them. But I've asked if he's interested in doing it. So if not, somebody will do it, but it will happen.
So
I just know that that's coming.
So he said Lightning is almost working. It was updating, but needs to add the features.
Oh,
So
very
it
nice.
gets
Yeah,
there.
I know. Right now, I know Lightning Layer is there. It's currently using demo information instead of real time information. So I think he's well on his way to being done with that. So that should be coming up soon.
That is awesome.
And Mike, we know you're using the browser version, but we also know you can do it from GitHub too.
Yeah, if you've done a ham clock, you could do it. It's probably almost similar instructions. I'm gonna try it. So
Interstellar Starman kind of confirmed living there in Florida. Lightning's vital for them.
Totally. This
Awesome.
is cool stuff.
Freddie Mac, you seem like you're
I can't stop clicking on stuff, man.
yeah.
There's stuff hidden everywhere in there. So
Yeah.
Tim, I told
Golly.
you he was going to have it up and running, and he was going to be messing with it before the show was over with.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Looky there,
I
Mike.
can't. That's
Mike is say he's going to try to get on his Envato before he heads out to go down to the Florida Hamcation.
There you go. Oh, Jody has a good one here. Any potential issue with data sources getting upset with the number of API calls against their services and limiting access?
yes, there is. So we are working to deal with that. I know that every once in a while, we have a failover for the DX Spider UK, which is being served real-time data, but the failover is an HTTP request, which is just overloading, and we get kicked out of it all the time. But that failover shouldn't be used. It's just there if for some reason it loses connection to that source. But we have a server that is connected to that and pulling that information, and then we HTTP it within our service to OpenHamClock. So there are a few things that I'm seeing in the logs where it's like, okay, well, we need to address this. But we've gotten emails from a couple of people, and they're like, "Hey, don't do it that way. Here's another way to do it." So we're learning for sure as we go along. It's not all puppies and meadows with every push that we do to production. Sometimes we find out that when you have 2,000-3,000 people on at a time, those API requests definitely bog things down. I know that it was hurting to see the numbers on network egress at one point until I turned some of that real-time data down to like every 2 seconds instead of every moment. So yes, we're working to make sure that those things are smoothed over and that we don't have to deal with any of those things disappearing. So yeah.
Mesh dealer Dave has a good one. Is there a dummy's guide to loading it on old OpenHamClock device? He doesn't see a release on GitHub.
I would have to. So the one problem that we have with updating as much as we are and as fast as we are updating as a community, we don't update the README as often as I would like. It's already been a feature request to update the README to have pictures and all that stuff, and I'm like, yes, this is coming. But when you're doing 20 or 30 production pushes a day of just new features that are coming out or fixes that are coming out, it's on the back burner for how to do those things. But it should be coming. If not, I'm sure the ham community will have something soon with people teaching you how to do it. I know that there's at least one video on YouTube where someone's teaching you how to install it locally. So
That was probably Pablo VA3HDL.
I think
And
it was Pablo.
Jody here has a good solution. Need that Napster approach to mesh the API load.
Truth. Ruth, the more and more people that are using their own local version, the better for network egress and those API calls on my end.
Okay,
But
so-
yeah.
So when you're running it, when you're running it in a browser, the API calls are wrapping through your server versus going directly.
Yeah,
from,
we're caching a whole bunch of that data in a single service on our services. We have a service that's literally just caching data from all those sources, and then we
Okay.
feed that information to us.
Okay. So I guess the other question I would have, if somebody were to install it locally on a Pi or something, is that going to be like CamClock where the program updates and for new revisions, or is it a fresh load every time somebody wants to update it?
We just so somebody just did a pull request today that needs to be edited, but it is going to add an update button, and you can add auto updates and manual updates.
Okay.
But yeah, that's coming.
So okay. So when that's in place, then end users can download this, set this up on their own device in their shack or whatever, and then there's an update process, so they don't have to reconfigure it every time. It's just
Right. Yeah.
it'll
As of right now, it's there is an update script, and there should be something in the README. I can't be sure right now, but there is an update script that I added the other day. But it's, again, you have to go in terminal and run that update script, and it's basically like a fresh install. But yeah, that update feature should be coming.
awesome.
So,
Paul's asking, can people create their own skins for OpenHamClock? If that's the correct word.
I would say fork the repository and play around with CSS and see if you can make it look the way you want it. And if it's something that you're willing to share, create your own skin, like the classic and the retro and all those things, and push it as a pull request, and we can always add it to the program. But I would say that's the best way of doing that right now.
There we go.
All about customization.
Right.
Mhm.
And John
wants
being
something.
John, yeah, John being John says there should be documentation on that.
No, there
We'll
should
wait for you to write it, John.
There we go.
Yes.
Just
I
wait
think
for
I'm
you to
gonna
write it, buddy.
put a feature request in to request that John write all documentation.
There you go.
All
Done.
documentation.
I think John's got
Triplicate
homework.
by tomorrow.
Chris is like, approved.
Approved.
So John-
Done. Make it happen.
John does the documentation, Jody does the memes, and we're set.
I love it. I love it.
That's
Right?
what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh,
And
man, that's awesome.
Cody's saying that this is it's definitely come a long way in a short time. Well done.
I
Well,
mean,
guys,
I can speak to that
Yeah.
in that, like, a lot of us are shooting or punching way above our weight class in this, and there is zero world where we could have created this in a short period of time without the help of AI tools and being able to use AI tools to increase our workflow. And just, there's no way at 2 a.m. I'm going to be debugging script where I can just feed it into an AI and say, hey, something's wrong and I am missing it. What is going on? And that is definitely the helping increase our productivity, and also people who don't know how to code, who are contributing with features that they want, are using AI to help do that. And again, it's helping us. It's helping us go very fast with something that would have taken months if we were just writing it straight without any use of AI.
Well, John, if AI can do the work instructions, get to it. You know how to use AI, John.
That's right. Tell it to go analyze the program and write a set of directions.
All right, Bill, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoy the updates that come out of OpenHamClock, because this is a great application for sure.
Thank you.
Totally.
Appreciate it.
I know.
So I went in
there
there.
are- oh, go ahead, Freddie Mac.
I went in there and hit the map layers, and I turned on weather radar and lightning detection and hit save. And I got the lightning detection that's popped up. So I'm not exactly seeing
So-
corresponding weather. Is that like
Z-
Doppler radar overlay?
It should be a radar overlay, but it's only North America, and it may not be as crazy as you think. So if you zoom into North
mind. I
America,
see
you
it
might
now.
see it.
Do
I see
you
it
want
now.
to share your
I was
screen,
looking
Freddie
down
Mac?
in Mexico. If I can remember how to do it, yes.
Yeah,
Got
some
a magic
people
plus
then,
button down in the center.
Yeah, I just gotta get this thing. Oh, I forgot. I put my my OBS on another screen, and I'm almost there because I'm an idiot.
So you
Jealous.
guys show us how you got
with one
the
screen
weather
and a
on
laptop.
Oh, Freddie Mac, you could just share it and
and big and
And Big and Freddy
And
now.
I'm just doing that. So you got the lightning activity little menu here, and you see these little red dots. You click on them; it's a lightning strike.
so what Matt
Just,
And
is
then all
just
this right here.
reiterating that is all demo data for the lightning. So that's not real lightning data right now.
but
But,
it's
Okay.
in Florida.
but
it's in
David
Florida.
is working on the lightning, and it should be out soon.
Matter of fact, from what I can see here, it looks like it's going right across the I-4 corridor, which is legit.
Yeah, it's totally a doable thing. And then you can see this weather radar. I don't know if you can put the weather radar into motion or not, because if you can, I don't know how to do it.
That I don't
Because-
know. I'd have to ask David right now if that's live or if that, or what the updates
For
timing is on that. Yeah.
it's got a good look to it though, and if we can get John to write
Absolutely.
the updates,
You know, I
write the tutorial.
I just thought of something. I just saw Joshua in here mention that he is on the World Radio League leaderboard for CW contacts. That would be cool
congratulations.
if we could get the leaderboard, the World Radio League leaderboard wrapped in there.
Now
Channels
that's
on-
here's
I
a
bet
feature
people would be
request.
interested in that.
Someone reached out to me from them the other day to ask if I was available to help work on some of their stuff. So maybe we can leverage some API calls from them if it doesn't exist.
There you go.
Did you-
Liberty Cave says, well, getting going was simple. LMDE and Chrome. So
Very nice.
very simple, very easy. Let's see here. There was one other I saw in there. So Daniel says weather radar is live but not animated.
Gotcha.
Live but not animated. Okay, that'll be a.
So
You'd
where
have
is
to you'd have to refresh to see that move.
Hit your Apple
So-
R, Freddie.
so where
I
is
just
the
right
web-
click it. So if you go to your settings,
John
And
said
hit-
he submitted this documentation. John submitted this
Just
documentation.
a one-liner
Right
for
at the
the
top.
README.
Yep.
map layers? There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
map
where-
layers, and then you can choose. Yeah, I found it by mistake.
Cool. Gotta love mistakes.
And then you just got to hit save again to get back to your screen.
Yep.
And Josh was about
Yeah.
to make a ticket for animated lightning strikes.
Oh, that's-
Yeah. So David has some work to do. Clearly.
So there's already a
I
group that
sleep.
puts up I can't think of the name of it. We can find it, but they put up lightning strikes. They have an animated lightning map where you can see lightning strikes in real time.
Bloodsun?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
Digital,
exactly what I
that's
think
Dave-
David's leveraging. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
He said, not sure the update timing, but the radar will update every few seconds, just like a regular weather app. Lightning will be a little animated to show flashes.
Love it.
There we go.
So, there you go.
needs something to grab your attention a little bit there. Yeah. So when I
Thank
click
you
on the
again,
map
David.
here, just anywhere, I get a blue DX circle that shows up where I clicked on the map.
Yep.
Correct.
What does that mean? I know what DX
So
means,
it just
but what's
you know what DX means, but you'll see updates on the vocab. You'll see it as well as like showing in the DX tabs. You can actually see information about that area.
Okay.
But also there is a pull request sitting in my inbox to add weather to your DX. So he
Ooh.
basically copied the home DE weather into the DX module. So you'll be able to see where what local weather is like at your point that you click on.
Copy that. Very nice. And I'm loving these maps. I got it on National Geo. And
Nice.
it's kind of a mix of everything. I love this. I love these maps. I've always been a map guy anyway. But I just the information that you're getting on some of these overlays are really nice.
So that's actually interesting. You have it on Nat Geo now, Freddie. Somewhere up here. Oh yeah, here it is. Jody said he switched the map to Nat Geo, but didn't see a wolf taking out a deer.
Oh, National Geographic. Get it?
Oh, hold on. Did that come through?
No, but this will.
What, one of these?
There.
I got to get one of those.
Don't worry, Tim. I had that same problem.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all problem is. Just boom, right there.
We're not smart enough to figure it out. That's what our problem is.
Very cool stuff. And it's just it's quick.
Hello.
Somebody,
Yeah.
hello?
Yeah.
That's
Hello?
one dingy.
DoorDash is here.
You know what's funny
As we
about
started
that?
to stream my
That's my state of California highway emergency call box hooked up to the landline, and it's actually ringing. That's ridiculous.
I love that. I
Are you
love
getting
that.
called out, Frank?
What, Tim?
Are you getting called out?
No, that goes to the cell phone, and I'm off until Saturday. So
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Maybe maybe somebody's calling to order a pizza or.
oh yeah, Frank's Pizzeria, right?
Frank, are you at home or you still on the road?
I am at home.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah, I really needed to. I got an extra. Oh, Jody wants the link again. Okay, Jody. Yeah, it's about time anyway. There's the buy me a coffee. There's the
appreciate it,
website.
Jody.
And there's the GitHub. And now to do that all over on my chat.
And I found a section on the GitHub. There's a Raspberry Pi section to explain that.
Freddie, hold on. We got royalty in the house.
Total
Hi,
royalty.
Dan.
Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
I'll send you a link, Dan.
Doesn't Dan already have a link?
Probably not. I mean, I'll send him a link to get on the
No.
stream. He might have a link.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what it is.
Dan.
But
And John, Jedi John wants to know what's behind your head, Tim.
well, it would be
The open hand clock.
clock.
OpenHamClock on the monitor on the wall back there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now you just got to customize it now so that it's exactly what you want it to
Yep.
look like.
Well, it
And
sounds
that's
like
what
the
it's all
program
about. Customization.
upgraded 7 times since I set this up last night.
Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I see it.
Probably
Yep.
has
Cool. Cool.
That is so cool. I can't stop clicking on it.
I know. I gotta.
We can hear that.
I gotta get my power on.
I think we should have any of our
Yeah.
faces on the screen at this point. You should just be sharing your screen and all the clicking.
Freddie
I've gotta
Mac's
get it
the
on
only
Square
one
Race.
doing the clicking right now.
It's eye candy, number one, and so much customization.
Dan, I don't know about Tim, but you have a link as you hop in here.
He's already there.
Who's
He's all the
driving
way
the ship?
over there.
Your
Wait,
mic
no.
off.
Howdy,
Hey.
Hi,
Dan.
Dan.
How y'all
It's
doing?
the Brady Bunch.
There we go.
The Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Let me hop in
It's
first. Let
story.
me say, Chris,
Hey,
awesome
Dan.
software, dude.
Thank you, dude. I
I
really
love it.
appreciate it.
I totally glossed over. I want to do another little update about the cool satellite tracker.
Oh,
how-
yeah.
and
I
how it
don't think
turns-
we've shown that. Yeah.
It turns red when you're in the footprint. I totally
Yes.
glossed over it on my video, but I think that's one of the most amazing parts of it.
So I have something from my chat. What are you guys doing? What are we making? They support it. Thank you, Trinity. Chris, do you want to give the 30,000-foot speech?
The 30,000-foot speech.
Tim and Big and Chris.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
let me pull up my notes for tonight, so that I don't misspeak. The what, like the really quick what, is it's basically a dashboard that aggregates ham radio data from a dozen of different sources and displays it in a real-time map. It's the differences between HamClock and OpenHamClock is really the way that it was programmed and designed. Is we've made it so that it's open to the community to either contribute or take that code and do whatever they want with. They can make different versions of OpenHamClock. They can share their versions of OpenHamClock, and they can also contribute to the OpenHamClock branch fork that is live at OpenHamClock.com. But it's essentially what I call the spiritual tribute to Elwood Downey's ham clock in the event that it shuts down. We have something to continue its legacy. And if it doesn't shut down, we have something that's still honoring Elwood Downey but also giving options and freedom to some of our ham radio enthusiasts who like to tinker around and change how things look.
There you go, Trinity. I hope that explains it. Thank you, Chris. I got another question in here. Is there an update to go from 3.6 to 3.12, or do I reinstall?
At the moment, I believe you should reinstall until you start to see a button on the top right, which is not existent yet, that says update. You'll have to reinstall.
So there you go. And let's see.
Mike's got a technical question. Is there a way to change the resolution? He just opened it on his 42-inch 4K TV and it doesn't quite fit.
There is no not within the program itself at the moment, or if he's running it in browser mode, you might find success in like Control Plus or Control Minus to adjust the sizing. But as of right now, no, that will be something that we have to look into.
I mean, that's an 80-inch TV behind me, and it's full screen. Looks great. So, and
He may be running it locally, and I don't know what that local version looks like there.
So that, I mean,
that's where our bugs have been coming from.
Yeah, and that's done with a Mac. So I'm using a Mac with Chrome, doing the screen mirroring.
It's actually interesting. A lot of people are finding the GitHub before they find the website, and they've been creating their Pi versions of the program without knowing that the website exists. And it's like when they realize that the website exists, they're like, oh, I don't even have to do that work. I just open up a browser and go full screen. So we've tried to make that pretty prominent in the README now. So you should be able to see OpenHamClock.com now.
Awesome. And I know Dan's got it behind him too.
Love it.
Yeah.
And so I know with HamClock, somebody had just posted, I know Mike did a video on it, the ability to run that in a Mac.
Yeah,
which
I did too.
I saw that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
was that Elwood that made that available, or was that a third party?
So that was a third party.
Third party.
Now I gotta get the information. Oh, do I have it? No, I don't have it.
Oh, here we
Well,
go.
I gotta figure out where it is.
So, someone
wait.
created a Proxmox container.
Very nice.
So if you guys aren't familiar, Proxmox is a hypervisor.
A what?
Hypervisor, like VMware,
Oh,
allows you to run virtual machines.
It allows you to run many different doodads on your doodad.
the
Mike-
HamClock launcher was done by used to have his information up there.
So-
there you go.
So, Chris, something I noticed with the update here, this might be a bug thing. I don't know, but we're doing it live. If I type in my grid square the first time, it automatically tries to
MM?
fill in MM
Yeah,
instead of
I noticed
what I
that too.
want.
It's definitely a bug.
Okay.
Do you have if you use the pin, does it actually show the right place? So instead of typing it in, if you use the use my pin or use my current location pin,
It gets that's here. Let me just zero this out. And let's
You
see
got to
what-
dox yourself, Frank.
Yeah, but
I'm Tim. Everything's already online anyway. I don't care.
let me get the drone reapers ready.
That's right.
Let's sorry, I'm doing this in a different thing here. I'm doing it interactively.
Oh,
So there we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's
Are you doing this on a computer or a tablet?
I'm on this PC, but this is through OBS right now.
have you turned it off and turned it back on again?
Funny,
Yeah.
funny. All right, so yeah, when I go to put in CM88LS, it automatically goes to Mike, which is somewhat close enough, but I'm LS. And
You know,
that gets that long somewhat close, but yeah, use my
it's
current.
everybody. It's everybody's grid
Yep.
square. It does that. It's
Okay.
definitely a bug, and I have to fix that for sure.
I think I might have seen that too. But I did post the information in on the chat for the HamClock launcher for Mac was done by Hubert, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Victor Whiskey Delta.
There you go. Interstellar says when he put in his grid square, it came down to a pretty accurate Latin long, so that's good. Let's see here. John, the FBI already has a file on Frank Bot. The FBI, the CIA, the DOJ, DHS, John, which alphabet soup doesn't? I'm just going to leave it at that. And same for you, Jody. Yeah, I'm constant surveillance between work and everything else. Yeah. Okay, so here's a good question from Trinity again. Through Proxmox, is it possible to create a Hackintosh with multiple OS?
Like a virtual machine within a virtual machine within a virtual machine. Is that what we're asking?
And then Inception.
Trinity, that's a question
work for the
another
CIA.
night. Tonight, we're talking about OpenHamClock.
So short answer is I don't know. Go try it out and let us know.
That'd be kind of
Let's see
weird
why-
to dual boot a VM. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, kind of a waste of resources.
so they don't run Mac on Intel processors anymore. So I don't know.
Mine does, but it's old.
Yeah, you need an old hardware in the old OS.
Yeah, Steve summed up the answer.
It depends.
It
Yeah.
depends. That is the number one answer.
I love that answer.
Yeah.
So okay. For those that are new, Tim, Jeff, Freddie, a little bit. Wild Radio 73. That is Miss Anime. She is absolutely fantastic. She's been missing in action for like the last 2 years, but she's back in chats again. She
Awesome.
said it's a big list and we're all on it. Absolutely anime. Good to see you in chat tonight.
Yeah, I think I remember I think she commented on a video or something on social media of mine. I don't remember, but yeah, I remember from 2 years ago, whenever it was. And I just noticed like a satellite's coming into my area and a big like orange blip popped up on my map. I was like, whoa. I had satellites turned off because there's just too many lines going.
So many
everywhere.
lines. Yes.
Yeah.
I need all the
can
lines.
APRS overlay information.
Just in case unless in case you didn't know, you can turn those lines off per module. So
Yeah, I had the satellite stuff turned off because I'm not doing anything with satellites, but I do enjoy seeing the ISS every now and then. But AO91's coming over me. Damn, that's a huge footprint. I need to get into satellite work.
APRS, the APRS overlay too. I want to do a
That'd
feature
be cool.
for that. Yeah.
You know, I believe Friday night, Rob Digital Rancher has got a giveaway on his channel, 2730B, which is the black edition radio.
Nice
Dual
radio.
band. It is a dual band
Cool.
duplex
Full duplex.
radio, whole duplex radio that would allow you to do satellites. So
I'm actually looking at getting one of those in Orlando.
Well, I mean,
Right.
y'all are
Yeah.
welcome to enter, but we already know Rob's going to give it to me anyway.
Well, speaking of
would.
Rob, I could already see a need for maybe an overlay option for Meshtastic.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
Spitballing here. You could get the map too busy. I mean, in a big hurry. But if you can turn the other overlays off and on, yeah.
pretty
Can you
much.
open
Yeah.
two instances at the same
How
time?
would you get that Meshtastic information in there?
Don't know. I hook up a Meshtastic node. Have you ever used
hard
MeshSense?
drive.
I'm
Meshtastic.
sure Rob
I'll
can
run
find a way.
Yeah,
Do you-
if you run MeshSense on your computer and you USB in a node, you get all that information.
Okay.
Oh, so Quirky
Thank you,
James is at it.
Doom-
We did a
100
Doom
ideas.
overlay.
Wolfenstein 3D. Yeah, can we get that one?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not an app unless
Yeah,
it runs
maybe,
Doom, right?
Duke,
Oh,
Duke Nukem 3D.
Mm-hmm.
I think on
And-
Max. I mean, on the serious.
And
Yeah,
of course,
I mean,
I
on a
keep
serious note.
APRS off of OpenHamClock.
Yeah, I think on a serious note, a maximum usable frequency overlay for the map would be really cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly. My gosh, that's awesome. Yes. And we
Good morning,
need,
Colin.
Definitely put all these on the GitHub.
We're going to
Well,
name
maybe
the
not the Doom thing,
APRS
but yeah.
overlay K8MRD.
Right.
That's right.
The K8 MRD APRS overlay layer.
Love you, Mike.
Tim, it's not morning in Australia anymore. If my time zone mind is right, it's lunchtime.
Oh, okay.
Because noon for me is 6 a.m. there, and it's 6 hours later now. So yeah, it's noon there,
We can look on the ham clock and see where the sun is.
right?
I was just over there too.
Right there.
It's like you guys
Right
watched Big Bang
overhead.
Theory. What was that series that Sheldon did on flags? It's kind of like Frank with time zones.
Fun with flags.
Yeah,
With flags.
Fun with
Frank,
flag.
Frank's
fun with time zones.
fun
Frank.
time zones. Oh boy.
There you go.
Oh, look, the AO91 is right over me. See, that's what I wanted
Yeah.
to. Yeah, see how
That's what I said.
Yeah, we're in the footprint of it right now.
Yeah, that footprint is
Right
huge.
for
I can talk
Florida.
to Freddie from here. if we're both on the
That's
satellite.
what I'm saying.
Okay, so Chris, I do know part of this is already answered for Brooks. It does have a POTA spot layer. Does it have a soda spot layer though?
It's
Code
on
is
the roadmap.
there. It's not currently written to show anything yet, but
So-
it will be there.
Feature request.
It's coming.
So very cool.
This is awesome. Just for
God,
fun, a
I'm
War
ready.
Games layer.
Still war games.
That's awesome,
Got it.
Jody. Yeah,
And-
Doppler or the Whopper computer.
And
That's right.
EO
I don't remember who did a review, but they did a review with the Windows 3.1 look, and I swear I put that in as a joke, and I didn't think anybody was going to use it, but they did.
Yeah.
you know
I'm sure they
that's something Jeff would do. Is
No, I would do a Mac version. I would do like the Apple II version or the Mac. What was it? The Macintosh OS.
How about
Yeah.
the whole Jeff? How about the whole thing in 8-bit?
8-bit Commodore 64 style.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yes.
ASCII graphics. All ASCII graphics too.
Yeah.
I
So
love
Liberty
ASCII,
Cave said just installed on LMDE effortless with the script.
That's what I like to hear.
And we got people doing it live while we're doing it here.
I'm interested. I'm gonna do a quick health check and see if see what the numbers are from when we started.
Oh, let's see here. Jody wants to know ITU zone overlay.
That'd be pretty
That
easy.
seems like something that'd be pretty easy. Yet.
Yeah, the ITU zone and the other one.
CQ.
CQ
So-
zone.
GQ zone. Yeah, thank you. I was thinking
Since
GQ
we've been
for some
on, we've
reason in my
had
head.
1,685 unique visitors since we've been on. So
You know, for only having this
Awesome.
out, this is what your 6th day having this out, 5th, 6th day, something like
this
that.
is day 5. 11 p.m. would be day 5.
I mean, dude, this is phenomenal.
Yeah. Dan, did you hear
I'll say-
that's from just last night to right before we went live?
No.
Can you go through those again, Christopher?
Sorry, ask.
The
What the
stats-
numbers were? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
earlier, yeah.
1:30 this morning. I pushed an update which cleared everything in terms of visitors. And before I pushed an update at 4:30 today, we were just over 7,000 unique visitors to the site and over 19,000 requests. So like
Very
API
nice.
calls and things like that.
Very
So
nice.
Quirky James put in a feature request. He says ADSB overlay for assisting in aircraft scatter.
Interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Put it in. See if we can find the information, we can put it in.
That's
and
the
of
beauty
course-
of that's the beauty of open source too, guys. If they don't
Am I
have time to work on something, you can fork it, write it yourself, and then
Yeah,
give them
absolutely.
a PR, you know?
Absolutely.
And Jody says Christopher is now slowly regretting coming onto the stream as his backlog grows.
And I mean, I am going to make the healthy decision not to try and keep the closed numbers bigger than the open numbers. So we're going to take it one thing
Oh,
at a
yeah.
time. It'll be great.
There you go. And
Yeah.
if I remember right, it was Daniel who's the map guy.
David
Dave,
Tuss did the overlays. Yeah.
The guy that's at digital here in chat tonight. He says request a feature of ITU and CQ zone to GitHub. So folks, I'll make this easy for you. Anything that you want to see on this, put in a feature request on GitHub. If you know how to code it, fork it, do all the magic stuff and make it happen.
And if you can't code it,
Yeah.
you can suggest it. You can also contribute financially to the project. Help them
And
out.
I'm
Totally.
dropping that right now.
And I just dropped the GitHub too.
Yep. VE3TOS. Well,
There you go,
thank
John.
you for all you're doing with Chris here.
Yes, thank you. You guys are rocking it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Again, I can't say enough how thankful I am for the community stepping in and jumping in on this project with me. It's been great.
They've been very enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
I think, like I said earlier, a lot of people might be seeing the doom and gloom. Oh, ham clock's dying. Ah. So they're rushing to get something done, which is not a bad thing to do. It might be a little bit chaotic as things start coming out and people's going to be looking at everything. But this is a super great start. This is like something that's going to last, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
Colin,
That's what I was saying earlier. For only 5 days in, this is fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I saw it
Absolutely.
Saturday. I remember I saw it.
Phenomenal.
I don't even remember where I saw it, but Saturday I saw it. I'm like, this is freaking great.
There's already some other options out there, but competition drives innovation, right? So,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So right now,
for
in my
me-
mind, anyway, you're kind of on the top of this rung right now,
Yeah.
for a replacement. So just keep
I
driving. and
appreciate
stay
it.
there. Yeah, just-
For me,
Absolutely.
it's also about aesthetics.
Yeah.
I was told one time, look
Yeah.
up some information. And it's like, how do I know what company to go with? And my boss says, well, look at their website. And this was in 96, 97. They said, if the website looks like garbage, don't follow up with them. Don't get their information.
Right.
Their website looks nice, then we'll pursue looking into their product or whatever it was for. But I mean, this is like nice, modern. The interface is customizable. You have the different, I gotta go back to it. The different themes, you have the different layouts, and it's customizable with the CSS and the HTML. So that's
I think
great.
the huge help for me, at least, is that I do have both a technical and design background. So, like I was saying to Tim earlier, my day job is production design for live events. So I do lighting, and I used to do theater and opera and design for ballet. So like we have, we've got quite a few technical minds on the contributors, but it's also, we have some designers on the contributors as well. So it's been great.
So Mesh Dealer Dave has a good point here. If you have a Quadra 4K, Debian is way out of date, so update it first. Don't want to be running
yeah,
out of date
absolutely.
stuff with new stuff.
Mm.
And Hamman, Connecticut, don't worry, it's okay. Not everybody's a coder. I dabble a little bit, not enough to call myself a coder though. So I totally get it. Forking is where you take the main project, duplicate it to do your own stuff, and then you can sort. If the original developer wants to, they can merge it back together into the main project with your updates. That's the
So-
simple version of forking.
Literally a fork in the road.
Fork it. Fork me.
Go fork it.
I'll fork it all.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Hand clock it.
There you go. We need to rename this to Ham Fork.
Right.
Ham
Yeah.
fork it.
Fork it.
Damn 4 o'clock.
And then let's see here. Colin, if adding ADSB, might as well add AIS as well for the rest of us that do marine tracking. Well, Colin, again, if you know how to code and you can do it, get it done, son.
Totally.
If not, throw it in the request. Somebody in the team who has interest in that will definitely pick it up.
Well,
So
Colin is a day ahead of us, so it's Thursday.
Yeah, he is.
So he has a
Oh,
whole
so he already
24
has,
hours.
but he already has the next release, so he should already know what's there.
Right. And he can just update from there.
Man's over there living in the
Tell
future.
us the lottery.
Right?
Tell us the lottery numbers, man.
Right. Freddie, I've been asking Colin to do that for a couple of years now, and he hasn't done it. So
Selfish suckers.
So I'm not a expert with Git, but is there? I see on here. I'm on the page right now. Looks like there's been 46 fork requests in there, and I know there's been some comments about some of these features are in there. Is there a running list of features that people have already submitted?
There's a change log that should be updated with each one. Whether the updates today all contributed to the changelog, I am unsure of. I'd have to go in and check that. But you'll see all the different updates in the changelog.
Okay, so those are the committed updates. I mean, if Dan were to put in a feature request,
Oh, okay.
is that feature request public where people can
It should be
maybe upload them? Or?
if you're in the project, you should see a tab next to code called issues. And you should be able to see those issues and then add a new issue to that.
Okay, so features, and I do see in here that they've got features bracketed, bugs. Okay, so if you are interested in some of this, go check out the GitHub website. Look at this to see if somebody maybe has already requested it. Kind of cut down on the stuff that they have to go through. If we get 5 or 6, or 10 people requesting the same thing, it might be a little too much. But is there an ability to upvote it or high five it? Or
I would if you go into the issue, you can like something and comment on it in the issue. So the more people that like something and comment on it, the more people on our team are going to see it and say, hey, this is something that we probably should do.
So Tim, EOD Tim, I know you were a little late. Yes, there is a plug and play version, besides just web based. There's a GitHub link that I dropped. Go click that link. And catch Team Replay both on Kids Table and my channel.
Tim is also in the future. That's future Tim.
I've also seen or somebody told me already that they've seen a few posts of people who are already trying to do a hardware image just like they did with HamClock. But I would definitely say if you see them now, do not buy them if you don't know how to do it, because we are doing so many updates that by the time you get it, it will be so out of date that it would not be worth it at the moment.
Freddie, they're talking about you in the chat.
Right.
What did it say? I can't see.
Oh, they're clicking and grinning.
Screens.
Clicking and grinning.
Speaking of that, Chris, I've only ran it in a browser, so I haven't locally installed it anywhere. Wouldn't be hard to do and just get to it on a browser that way. But are you going to look into an ability for it to be able to update itself when new releases are available?
That is already in a pull request right now. Somebody already did that. They just have to make a couple of adjustments. I did a quick review of it, and there's a couple of things that are conflicting. So once that happens, it will be there for sure.
Sweet.
So Chris, we have two things here. Colin wants to know any PayPal donation links instead of buy me a coffee stuff.
There is not a PayPal donation link. If that's something that people are looking for, I can always create one and throw that up there as well. But right now it's just buy me coffee.
Yeah, you can just send it to me too. That's fine.
Yeah, right, yeah. And Dan will make sure I get it.
Totally get it to you.
And then Mesh Dealer Dave says he's going to have this running on a 40-inch TV on the outside TV of the RV at Hamcation.
Nice.
Are you going?
If I wasn't so busy at work, and I'm in Florida right now, which is funny. But no, I will not be. I'm going to be. I'm doing a show here for the next 4 days, and flying right to Vegas for another one. So that's why. Again, updates are going to slow down this next week or so, because I'm on the road until I think the 15th. But we will see some pull requests go through on my free time. But I won't be actively developing for the next few days, but other people will be, and I'll be pushing those as I see them.
Well, I suspect that Mesh Dealer Dave doing that because he is the mesh, literally the mesh dealer for everybody at all the ham shows at this point because he's part of Seed Studios, or associate of or whatever. With him having this up, expect a lot of traffic come Hamcation weekend. And then he asked, so the local install is still running through a browser on localhost, correct?
Again, I haven't tested any of it yet, so but yes, it should be running through a browser on localhost. It should, and apparently there's a bug with kiosk mode where you can't get out of kiosk mode. So if you're here's a tip: if you're running it and you want to install it, don't install the -- kiosk version unless you know Linux and how to get out of it.
I think Dave's pretty good with that. But Dave, check out Pablo VA3HDL. He did an install that was running localhost, no problem, it looked like there. Colin comes back and says, suggest PayPal as it helps those not in the US, like Colin's down in Australia, as overseas credit card fees suck. So
okay, then I will make that happen after the show.
Oh, because they're probably doing a local transaction in Australia then, or in the host country.
yeah.
So James says feature request. Where'd it go? Oh, when the band you are operating on closes, Bill Paxton's voice from Alien says, "Game over, man. Game over."
Game over, man.
I like that. Or just when a
God rest Bill
contest ends,
And then
totally.
Dave says he just did it super easy, running on his Quadra 4K right now.
That's awesome.
Cool. Should be more than enough to run it, I would think, on a Quadra.
Dave, you might want to swing over by Mike's house and go help him out. He was having some problems earlier.
Just make sure to bring the beer on your way.
Yeah.
And Brian says the purpose of the kiosk mode is not to let you out of the application.
I know that, but I have gotten bug reports about it of people trying to get out of it. And I was like, well, why did you put it in kiosk mode? But hey, everybody does their own thing. So
Found a bug.
That's awesome.
I'll put a thing in for it.
Please do.
And Mark, Boondock Mark, I'm bringing you on to do that. He said he was saying 46 forks. That's not ideal. That's 46 different versions of the code that are potentially incompatible. And he says to branch everything. And LC said GitHub is intimidating at first, and some developers are more friendly than others. And then said totally fair, but maybe we could have a tube or do a stream to show how some of the basic stuff is done. Mark, I'm bringing you on. You've been warned.
GitHub can be a very, very awesome tool.
Absolutely.
How the
What's the matter, buddy?
Oh, nothing. I was having a moment. Dan's hat threw me off. I was like, he's got what the? It looks like on the background of what you got. A Mo from Three Stooges, like hairdo on top of it.
Oh, no.
It's like an overlay.
No. It's a flat cap. My buddy Brent, November 4 Bravo Delta Whiskey. You probably worked him. He's a member of the flat cap crew, the FCC.
It's
Okay.
one of the most comfortable hats you'll ever put on your head.
Absolutely. And it's so warm.
Caps are
like
awesome.
right now, I crap you not. The top of my head is almost sweating. This hat is so warm. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's 16 degrees here, so I would need warm on my head.
Oh, it was like 65 here today.
Yeah.
Got to a balmy 37 today.
Today's high
got
was
above 40.
67, and the low tonight is 44. I'm sorry.
Frank, if I lived there, I'd still be growing tomato plants.
All I know is I went from Philadelphia to Florida, so it's a bit of a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might
got
miss the
the
next
shock
bounce. You might miss the snow that we're going to get sometime, maybe this weekend.
Oh, Mark.
Mark says, if it makes anybody feel better, I've screwed up the Git tree and I'm waiting on Casey to unscrew it. You know, from what I know of Casey, he should have had that fixed before you screwed it up.
Right?
That's the kind of programmer that Casey is.
Yeah. Casey's absolutely fantastic with that stuff from what I've heard. And oh yeah, he'll get it done in about 3 seconds. Absolutely.
Yep. And then Brian says you can't create a branch if you aren't part of the project. Proper way is to fork it.
Well, there you go, Mark. You got to fork it no matter what.
Yeah. Fork it.
Oh, Mark,
Fork it, baby.
Jody's over here throwing pot shots at you. Casey will fix it by locking you out.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Okay,
I mean,
Colin has a good
range.
question here. Probably a dumb question, but what is the time 2002 to 0937 under my lat long under my grid square?
The time. Oh,
Yeah.
sunrise.
Is that
I don't know. Good
is that
question.
the current? I can't even remember. Let me look.
That looks like it's
Oh,
sunrise.
yeah.
Should be.
Here's Chris, I just put your screen back up.
Gotcha.
We can use that for reference.
So are we talking about?
Under his
guess I'm
grid
not
square, under the lat long, under his grid square. So over on the far left, under
In the middle.
grid square and call
Far
sign.
left in the middle.
That's where
Right,
I
right.
think.
Oh,
Colin
this is
talked
this
about.
right here is
Yeah.
sunrise, sunset. Yeah, for those parts.
And remember,
So
he's
if you-
upside down, so it's sunset to sunrise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sunrise
That's
to
just-
sunset, and it will change every
So-
time you move it.
And that's for the DE
For the
location. or
DX. Yeah.
That's DE. Should be.
Your
Well,
location.
he's showing a DX part.
Well, if it's under DE, it'll be your sunrise and sunset, but in the DX target, it should change every time you move it to.
So to 12, I got 1201 to 2205.
And I
And
have
that,
15.
I think that's local to you.
GMT.
No, it has to be GMT.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Zulu time.
That's weird.
I had a GMC one.
But like I said, Colin is in the VK, so his is upside down. It's reversed.
Right.
Well, up until yesterday, this lunar section that we have was completely reversed too. I had a couple of people call me out like right after I launched it, and they're like, "Hey, so this is completely backwards." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right."
So Dan, since you're on here, leave that up for a second, Tim. That's Patrick.
Yes.
Ham
Hey,
hat.
Patrick.
That angle in his icon, I was like, that's Dan, isn't it? No, that's not Dan. That's the wrong call sign.
You know that? Yeah.
Dan is a professional hat model and will model any hat for the right price,
It does kind of,
What-
you know,
whether
do
or not
any-
it's his call sign or
do
his
about
name.
anything for the right price, at least
There you go.
once.
$20,
Yeah.
$20.
20 bucks, is
Right.
20 bucks. You're right. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not shy,
There you go.
you know.
But yeah, when I first saw that, when I first saw Patrick in chat, I'm like, did Dan get a new screen name?
Let me see if I can get the same angle. Hold on. I got to get down here in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Right
There
there.
you
Right
go.
Somebody screenshot that.
Yeah.
What's funny is Patrick now says, I need a real model. Oh, and then he says,
Dan-
tired.
Well, Dan will be at Hamcation
Yeah.
and will be available for photo shoots at the beach, as long as he can. As long as he can have a POTA rig there.
$20 bucks.
$20. And a 6-pack of Michelob Ultra.
Oh, God.
That's what I'm saying, baby.
Natty Light in the can.
Ned Light. That's
Peels.
Georgia favorite.
Peels. The introduction of real drafting cans was a milestone in brewing history. Right off the can.
And Patrick says he's a retired photographer, so he can do the shoot too.
Hey, there you go.
All righty. All right. Well, Chris, I think, is there anything else? I don't want to keep you up late. I mean, I know you've been busy.
Up for 28 hours.
I gotta find out where my toolbox is. I think they finally delivered it to the hotel, so I think it made it back. I made it to Florida finally. But yeah, I just want to thank you for having me on, and again, thank you to all the people who are contributing, both in development and in ideas and monetarily. It's been a crazy few days, and I'm super happy with how this project is going. It's pretty much it's a lot bigger than I ever thought it was going to be, in a lot less time than I thought it would take to get there. And I'm looking forward to see what happens and where we go from here. So just thank you to everybody.
Awesome. Thank you.
And y'all listening, this thing's got nowhere to go but up. So go over there and throw some money at them and help this thing along.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Bernie Mac, what you got coming up on your channel this week?
I got a video drop on Thursday about, oh, gee whiz.
No,
you would have asked me. I could have told you. Node remote. See there, Jeff is following very closely. My mind is like,
I want to see
all
this
over
video.
map.
I want to see this video.
Yeah, well, I got some help from another ham. Node Remote works on ASL3 now as far as getting the All-Star database information to display on the screen when you connect to a node on it. It's like really handy, especially if you're going down the road, Tim. So you're going to want to watch this. It's really handy for a portable node. So that is dropping tomorrow. And I got some real exciting stuff coming right after that you're really going to like. Well, I really like it, but I like All-Star Link. So there it is. It's coming up soon. So y'all stay tuned. The Ham Radio Crusader YouTube channel.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for coming tonight, Freddie. Appreciate it. Frank, what do you got?
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Besides dropping my own channel on my own channel, Thursday nights, Northern California SwapNet. Friday nights, Fridays with Frank. One of the next 3 Fridays, hopefully. I'm sort of holding Freddie's feet to the fire here. Freddie's going to be back on for some more All-Star work with me. So we're going to have fun with that. But I'm also doing Let's Listen to the Radio live streams. I set it up, and someone here at the home hits the go live button and watches it overnight. It scans 2 meters. It's listening to Jason's All-Star Hub, 43136. And if you're local here in the San Francisco Bay Area, I show the scan list on the screen as to what's there. And if you can hit any of those repeaters and you want to see how you actually sound on RF, key up one of those repeaters long enough to capture the radio and see what you have fun with. Those streams have been doing really well for some reason. So that's about it. And I am on a big push to 5K before my birthday, but I'm only at 2,427 subs. So up and away. That's all I got to say.
Just
and
push it real good.
Push it real good. Yeah. Absolutely.
Push it.
Still very busy working. So I will be here, there, and everywhere.
The heck?
That wasn't me.
Sound like some bleed over from another stream or something.
Yeah.
Very well. It was spurious. Spurious commission.
Jeff, what do you got going on?
I got a second video dropping tomorrow night, right after Freddie's. From one of my previous activations, huge pileup, and I had to tell everyone no thank you. There you go.
Oh, wow. This is going to be good.
There you go.
Were they trying to sell you auto insurance or warranty or what? Were they trying to sell you an auto warranty in the pileup? Or
no, they just wanted to get in my log, and I was like, "Yo, I got to be somewhere."
That's a bad problem.
It is a bad problem, but hey,
it's a problem to have.
Be busy.
You gotta go.
Log full. Gotta go.
That's right.
It's gonna blow.
You should have just told him. I'm sorry, I ran out of paper.
There we go.
Yeah. All the paper's gone. Ran out of bits.
Sorry, gotta go. The battery in my radio's just died. Sorry.
Yep. Love your hair. Hope you win.
But yeah, that's all I have on going on right now. More stuff to work on. I got some other video ideas I gotta prep up and try to see if I can figure out how to do. And still prepping for Hamvention. I am not going to Hamcation, folks. I'm going to Hamvention. It's the closest one to me that I can get to easily with driving. So yeah.
Awesome. Dan, how about you? What you got going on?
Man, I am just right now. I'm cruising. I need to do an update on this behind me because I totally glossed over the awesome satellite mode that it has. So I'll do that here in the next day or so, and along with some changes that Chris and the crew have put into OpenHamClock. But other than that, I'm cruising towards Orlando. Every week, it's one step closer to Hamcation 2026. And if you're going down there, we'll see you. I'm always looking forward to meeting new faces and seeing old friends. It's just a big hamley that we have down there, and we love it, man. So that's about all I got.
It is a big family, and I myself am getting ready to head out. So I'll be live streaming Sunday morning from the park, do my normal Sunday morning live stream, and come home and probably pack up some stuff and get on the road and start heading south to Orlando. So I'm gonna head into West Virginia and then start going south. So I'll be going through West Virginia, North South Carolina, and Georgia, because those are all states that I have not activated yet. So I've got some camping lined up and everything along the way, just to jump in. Although I'm not sure how I feel about West Virginia at this point.
You can get in. It's kind of hard to get out sometimes, but yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out for the banjos.
Watch out
Slow
for
down for
the
the banjo.
But no, actually, I'm thinking it's more like the cold. The other day when I was looking through, I think it was 14 degrees, and I want to camp out. I did get some new gear for the truck, so I also have an overlanding channel, and I haven't actually done much because I've been so busy trying to build this up over the last couple of years. But I want to get back in and start doing some gear reviews and things like that. So probably film some videos along the way.
Tim, didn't you just say it was -4 this last Sunday when you were out? Don't tell me 14's cold if you were out in -4.
Oh no, but I'd have to sleep in it, and that's a different story. So
Bundle up.
Yeah. Well, and I don't. I've camped, and I used to camp all the time with my scout troop in the winter, and it's not a problem. It's just, how comfortable do you want to be? I want to be comfortable while I'm sleeping, but I also don't want to stay in hotels. I want to get out and just enjoy it and do some POTA activation and stuff like that. So
just double up on your Gray Man POTA branded underoos.
I will do that. So I've been trying to find. You're seeing people wear those Bucky pajamas. I've been trying to get a Gray Man version of that.
That'd be pretty cool.
But have not found it yet. So, yeah. So that's about it for me. I am getting my All-Star node ready. So I've got a one for the truck. It runs on a 12-volt computer, so it's a little bit different than the Raspberry Pi OS version of it, where I have to actually know a little bit about Linux myself. And so AI has been my friend getting things going. And so Freddie Mac, I'll be reaching out to you to give it a once over just to make sure I'm good to go before I hit the road. And I can start. So, yeah. So Dan, I look forward to catching up with you at Orlando.
We'll be there.
Are you camping on property, or are you staying out?
Staying out.
Okay.
It's not far from here. It's all of 3.5 hour drive, depending on traffic. So,
yeah.
Oh, that just gets me to Sacramento at 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the next town over from where Frank lives.
Yeah.
So
it's also the nearest POTA park to people in. It's also the nearest POTA park to some people in Texas.
What's funny about that, Dan? 3.5 hours is literally my drive to work, and in that time, I passed at least 20 POTA parks. I'm like, I wish I had more time.
You drive 3.5 hours to work, like one way?
One way, yeah.
I would find another job.
Yeah, but he stays at work for a couple of days.
I love the railroad, and I only have to drive the home to work once, one round trip a week.
Okay, that's different.
So-
Okay, so it's not a daily thing. Okay.
No,
We
no,
have
no.
planes for work, so
So note in the thing here, Jody just threw out just a note for Hammy's volunteers. There's an update in the Discord channel for all determine the fate of the Hammies. I don't know if that's a good thing
That
or
sounds
bad.
ominous.
Is that a smiley face or a? Oh, if you guys are part of that committee, go check it out and go from there. All right, guys. Well, let's get out of here. It's called tonight. And Chris, once again, thank you. Thank you to everybody who is helping out on this. And hopefully it will just continue to grow and grow and grow. And we will have something very, 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 very awesome.
I appreciate
I
it.
think
Thanks
so.
again for having me.
All right.
Thanks.
And
for
we should
coming
have
on,
you
buddy.
back in a few months, Chris, and see how things are going.
Yeah, see where things are going. I'd love that.
Absolutely. And if any of the other Ham Tube shows ask you to come on, let them know you need you have a writer now. That
Yes.
it,
You,
green
you were on
M&Ms.
this,
And
you were on this show
Only-
first, so
That's
you,
right.
Only
you have
red gummy
demands
bears.
now.
that's right.
Only red gummy bears.
That's right. All right, guys. Have a great night and have a great weekend. We will hopefully see everybody soon. And if we are down in Orlando, make sure to catch up with me. I do have special stickers. So till we get a chance to see each other again. 73, everybody.
See you guys.
73, y'all. Hold
73,
on.
everyone.
23.